Alright, who should we play next? Apparently I've lost his hiker, which surprises me. I've lost his Buccaneer, I've lost his ogre. Those are both hard characters. Alright, let's try out Buccaneer a little bit. I don't really understand Buccaneer. Kind of feels like if you... Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of feels like you die sometimes as Buccaneer. I just realized that Brick interacts favorably with our passive. Is this a Brick character? What if this is a Brick start character? It's okay, I don't like change. It does kind of feel like Spear would be good. When you have the option to start with Spear, maybe you should just start with Spear, right? Laser is the obvious choice. Laser has some really bad waves. If our brick breaks straight away, we just get 20 materials. No big deal. None of the items are piratey. I feel like a shotgun is piratey. You've never had a brick break when you only had one. Oh, I definitely have. Look at those spears. Have I ever heard of a space pirate? Oh. I'm being offered a thief dagger. This is a bad idea, right? Am I just want to take attack speed now? Okay. It's a weird run, because, this is not, like, a thing you can do with regularity, so the entire thing is kind of a waste. What am I learning out of this? I don't know. I'm learning that Thief Dagger is really strong again. Hopefully. Or I'm learning that it's not strong? That would be weird. It feels like the character is just kind of like becomes really bad sometimes, and if you have an extra 2,000 materials, maybe you can make it so that isn't true anymore. That's my big idea. Also, the pattern of playing these waves with Thief Dagger is not bad at all. Why are we listening to this song? What does this song have to do with the other songs we've been listening to? This is not the same genre. Huh. Maybe it's just a jam. Maybe the internet radio thinks that everybody likes this song. We noticed you were enjoying listening to indie rock. Would you like a country song about substance abuse? Baby Gecko should be really good, right? I got some my item. Ow. Oh god. The main thing I think about this character is it is very confusing to play. My weapons do not attack at the speed I think they are going to attack at. I don't think I'm paying that much for 10% attack speed. Thief Daggers are not resetting my passive now. You want to see the character passives on screen? It's a lot of work. And then it's like on the screen. I feel like for the first like day or two, I was down for that, but it's a bit much now. The wiki is updated at this point, so a quick search online will find you all of the information. I feel like thief daggers and SMGs are just too strong. Maybe that's because you've seen me use them. Doesn't feel like it's too late. Cursed brick? Yeah, having the high base attack speed is really nice here. It means that even if I don't find any materials, it still doesn't take that long before I get to attack again, which is pretty huge. Want damage? Or range. My big idea here was to use the money from the thief daggers to get up toward like base attack speed, but I sure have not really been going in that direction so far this run. Tentacle's nice. You just offered a cursed pistol 4 and it dealt less damage than your not cursed SMG 3. Pistol not known for being a good weapon. Just not really its wheelhouse, pistol. There are no health executives in this game. I still buy a little frog. There's an update available for my Stream Deck. Thanks for the pop-up. Good to know. Maybe SMG should cost a little bit more? That feels true. I think a large part of the problem with SMG is that the way that it deals damage has no meaningful downside in the game. Like, a lot of weapons deal damage, but you have to be next to an enemy, or they deal damage, but they have a long cooldown. Or they deal damage, but it's AoE, which makes them weak against single target, or something like that. SMG used to have a bit more of a downside, where it dealt damage which was single target, and so in like horde waves, it would fall behind unless you were very, very heavily invested in damage. But now there are just like a bunch of piercing items all over the place. So it just like doesn't have a downside now. Which makes it very hard to sensibly balance. But I guess the thing that you can do is make it so people have to spend more money on making it do enough damage to keep up, which means that they won't have as much in the way of defensive stats. And that seems like a reasonable way to do it. Double mouse? Holy shit. Okay. Alright, let's get wild with it. Value from lifesteal and SMG also too strong. I don't actually like lifesteal that much on SMGs, but you're probably right. I just kind of find that there are other ways to sustain that I like more, like Goblet exists, for example. But you don't always find goblets, so... Nice unexpected pineapple! Okay. I think we are kind of all spooled up here. This is our ideal. Just have to not die on the next wave, basically, and we're golden. You want on Fisherman with SMGs. I feel like that's pretty strong. I don't know how I want to play Fisherman, because I've like never tried to win as Fisherman, really. I have pretty much exclusively tried to meme really hard as Fisherman. It's such a weird attack speed pattern. Might be correct to just kind of like buy 200% attack speed and get the hell out of this passive. Yeah, there are a couple of examples of enemies who punish SMGs. There's the one that shoots all of the dots when you hit it with a ranged attack. And there are the ones with flat damage reduction. So these things exist. They're just not really relevant. They just don't really do enough. Why'd I buy Lens? Because I was talking about SMGs, I think. I just kind of assumed I was playing SMGs. Whoops, my bad. There's a boss with armor? I had no idea. Range down by exactly 5 for weapon efficiency purposes. Maybe we find a baby with a beard for some reason. Maybe I'll misclick on a baby with a beard as well. That's basically the only conceivable reason it could be okay. Yeah, this is not bad at all. Alright. I think spears are probably too slow then. I wonder what weapons there are which are comparable somehow to thief daggers. Kind of zero, huh? Spending a lot of money on mediocre defensive items. Kinda feels like a terrible, terrible, terrible wave. I am glad I spent so much money on terrible defensive items. Yeah. Okay. Can Buccaneer start Thief Dagger? No. I mean, it sure is a nuclear launcher. Unfortunately, nuclear launcher kills the enemies, so Thief Dagger can't kill them. Very upsetting. Strap the dagger to the launcher. Okay. I see where you're going with this. That is upsetting. Probably should have just bought the flag. There aren't enough waves, really, for it to be worth cursing it anymore. Especially since wave 18 is the most dangerous one, probably? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I am scaling very poorly compared to how Thief Daggers would usually scale. Spending a lot of money on attack speed that doesn't do anything. Guess I don't have any hunting trophies also. Thanks, Barros. Why? Disappointing. Oh, this is the elite wave. Okay. Order? How does ball and chain work with Buccaneer? That is an interesting question. I don't know. I assume that it works the way that would favor the player, but I don't actually know that that's true. A worthy opponent. And then all of my health went away after it died? What? Okay. Oi! Does it work like Blunderbuss where each material only resets one weapon? That's how Blunderbuss works? News to me. Would I buy things like sausage and ice cube to remove them from the shop pool? I don't have that much money. There's some point where you have enough money that it makes sense to do that, though. Rest in peace, 5 bullet. Sex chamber enemies. Oh my god, it won't die. Oh, am I dead? It just like won't die. That's fucking insane. Why didn't it die? 4% damage. 37 flat melee. 100% crit chance. It didn't die? Why didn't it die? Alright, Buccaneer. How the fuck do I play you? Slingshots? Slingshot is really weird. Slingshot is so bad with my kit. Until it isn't. I got offered to teach Snagger again. Oh, here's the deal. I think it's correct to take it. I'm not going to, though. It's brutal. I don't know why people like laser gun. I just don't understand it. I have guesses, I suppose. This is not bad. God. Oh my god. Range is kind of good here. Take some range. I don't like... What the fuck are these rolls? Oh, like... I actually think a bit more range would be really good. I think if you get a bit of range on this, it just kind of goes off. Stop trying to make laser gun happen, Twitch chat. Laser gun is not gonna happen. Oh my god. Where are my slingshots? I don't understand. If slingshots are good, why am I not buying any? If harvesting is so good, why don't you have any? A fair question. Fair questions all around, to be honest. I don't know if $1 for an ear of corn is actually that much these days. Inflation's been rough. If JORBS is so good, why isn't Jeff Bezos inviting me on a yacht? Yeah, same. I wonder how good Jeff Bezos is at Brotato. There has just been no point in this run so far where anything has been even slightly difficult. These are great. Slingshot, huh? Who knew? Guess I would take this if it cursed. If you play this game on mobile, they let you watch ads to get more items. It's kind of terrible. I mean, they don't just let you do that, they like encourage you to do that, right? Like that's how they make money off the game. Still need more range. I wonder where range is in my like stat prioritization here. It's very high. Do I take 15 range here? Like, maybe. Let's do it. Not the one I wanted. Stats state the world is in. You're not sure if watching ads for items was a joke or not. Oh, it wasn't. That is legitimately what happens if you play this game on mobile. It's kind of fucked. They, like contracted another company to port it to mobile, and it's not quite the same game, and has, yeah, that thing happening. It's only on the free version? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I actually just kind of feel like I solved Buccaneer. That wasn't that hard. I just had to click on this weapon. I don't know, maybe it will turn out that it's bad in a horde wave or something. A pretty good item, actually. Peacock for a horde wave? I mean, I could have locked it and had it on the horde wave. That's what I meant. I think I do want a silver bullet. I think I'll lock this in case it curses. Did we lock that? I don't know how this curses. Some way it makes the enemy speed worse. You always find a way to get cornered and die on Buccaneer. Yeah, that's why I think these slingshots are so good. Like, they're dealing so much damage. Feels like I'd be able to keep a horde wave clear. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I also have a bunch of extra health from the set bonus, so it's a little bit more feasible to like dive into a group of enemies to pick up the materials so I can keep shooting. It's pretty strong. I like it. This is working for me. I should have taken 45 range there, I think. It's fine. We'll take it this time. Is pickup range good? Probably. Oh, I'm going to die. Am I going to die? I can't tell. This is a horde wave, right? Is that right? This is a horde wave? Yeah, these are broken. Ran out of materials again for a second there. It's so funny when you run out of materials and you just like go from being a whirlwind of death to standing still doing nothing. Yeah, the thing about slingshot is that its attacks do more than like laser guns attacks, right? Like it hits 4 enemies or whatever. And laser gun doesn't hit 4 enemies. So like it's cool that your laser gun can shoot more often, but it doesn't like do anything. Use another baby gecko to pick up more of the materials that I'm getting from bouncing to other parts of the map, especially now that my slingshots are a bit more upgraded, so their bounces are more substantial. I care. Zombies are gonna have a few pierces. Yeah, but like the enemies don't all line up for you. It's better than not having pierce, but bounce is a lot better than pierces for hitting multiple enemies. Alright, so now that I have done the slingshot run, I no longer think that taking the thief dagger was correct. I think you just stay on the slingshot. Learning! It's been a good day of learning so far. Listening and learning? I don't know if that's even allowed. Did anyone else just travel back in time? Where'd you come from, Husla? What stocks should we invest in? Do the Seahawks win the Super Bowl? It isn't football season. Wait, it is football season. Wait, I'm confused. I don't follow football very much. Is what I've just realized. Seahawks are currently in the lead to make the playoffs. Oh, cool. Way to go, them. Apparently, the Sounders are playing in some sort of club competition that's international, and Atletico Madrid and PSG are going to be playing in Seattle next year. That is kind of cool. Although I don't think I like any of the players on either of those teams. Kind of like Griezmann. Feels like he's getting old, though. Sorry, Griezmann. Okay, why isn't this working as well? Wait. Were they only attacking... Was that because I picked up ball and chain? Somebody said that it worked. But it didn't feel like it was working. It felt like they were attacking on exactly ball and chain cooldown. Why did I just buy red harvesting? What am I doing? Twitch Mobile decides to loop sometimes. Oh, I see. So you're not from the future, you're just still in the past. Did I believe Twitch shut again? I sure did. My bet. I wonder if this beats Wave 20. I think if I get offered a nuclear launcher, I take it this time. The chat message asking if it worked instead of saying that it worked. Somebody said that they had tested it and confirmed that it did work. Maybe I'm just wrong about what my eyes were seeing. I don't know. Baby with an beard. Probably decent here. Is it called Brotato because you shoot potatoes? It's because you are a potato. I'm gonna guess that that's exactly 0.73 seconds. The time between my shots there. Bump, 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 bump. I don't know, it could be the internal cooldown of slingshot, maybe. No. That doesn't make sense. What is that? I think it's faster than 0.73 seconds. Or 0.75 seconds, rather. Bump, 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 bump. But I'm sure that slingshots can fire faster than that if you have enough attack speed. Maybe there's an internal cooldown on Buccaneer. Like the Buccaneer passive. The most unique potato to me. There are a lot which are unique, and I don't think unique is a thing that you can be more or less of. I think unique is a binary value. Bull, for example, is a very unique potato, but then so is, like, fisherman. Seems impossible to say that one is more unique than the other. Cooldown gets reset, the attack animation still needs to be out in full. Yeah, but you can have slingshots shoot faster than that. If you have high enough attack speed. I'm like sure of it. Oh, but the attack animation is based off your attack speed, not off your... Oh, fuck, that's so weird. So because I have low attack speed, the internal cooldown of the weapon is slow. So actually buying attack speed's good then. That's so weird. That is so weird. Pacifist seems like the biggest outlier. I mean, I think this is just very much like different people will think different things kind of thing. I have to keep killing the enemies or else I run out of materials to pick up. You're sorry you misled me on ball and chain. No, it's not ball and chain's problem. Or is that what you're saying? I don't know. So how it works is that your attack speed contributes to two different things. One is the speed of the weapon animation, and the other is how long it takes before you get to attack again. And the weapon animation is part of that equation. Like if it takes 2 seconds for you to fire again, the weapon animation might take half a second or something like that, right? And you can't fire again until the weapon animation is finished. And because my attack speed is really bad, my weapon animation is taking like half a second, which means that even though I'm ready to shoot again because of Buccaneer passive, it won't shoot again until the attack animation is finished. That is my understanding of what's happening without having actually like tested it and stuff, just based on stuff I know from reading game code and learning about things. Okay, that felt very good. That's gonna be my go-to for that character. There are a lot of notes to write about that, though. So, let's bring up a strategy page for Buccaneer. What is my thought playing this character? Don't waste material drops. Remember to get range, so slingshots, and have higher uptime. Slingshot, I think that's at least an A+. Maybe that's an S tier. We'll give it an A+ for now. You didn't know the code was published? It's able to be decompiled pretty easily. Kills enemies and doesn't afraid of anyone. Stat prio. Stat prio is a little bit weird. So we don't care as much about max HP because we have it from our weapon set. Still care about armor. Sustain stuff if we get it, sure. Damage percent's pretty important. Range damage is very important. Attack speed actually kind of important, like a 2. Doesn't matter much, but does improve your max possible attacks per second by reducing length of attack animation, I think. Elemental damage don't care, melee damage don't care, crit chance, if it happens, it happens. Engineering don't care, although not awful to have a couple of good turrets if they're offered. I'll give it a 1, I don't know. Range very important. Keeps uptime of slingshots, so they're firing every time you pick up a material. Isn't afraid of anyone. English very much. Isn't afraid of anyone. Upgrade slingshots and become a fully armed and operational battle station. A little bit of pickup range. Oh, sure. Important to have a bit of help picking up materials faster. All right, who should play next?